So I didn't think that I'd be making another video on Tifa. I figured, okay, I made a couple and they did fairly well, and I'm just gonna let the situation be. Well, I can't because I gotta talk about this. This is a problem now. I mean, it's been a problem for a bit, but it's a problem. This is a problem. Because apparently on YouTube, you're not allowed to search. I mean, you can search for Tifa, but they don't want you searching for Tifa. And so they blacklisted her name. They blacklisted her name from being searchable on YouTube. I thought there was something weird when I would type in Tifa into the search bar. Nothing showed up. I thought something was up. So I did I did a little research, and apparently one angry gamer also noticed it, and they did some research as well. Tifa appears to be on YouTube's autocomplete blacklist. If you guys didn't realize, autocomplete blacklisting is a thing. YouTube is owned by Google. Google does this all the time with different ideas that they don't agree with, or ideas that they don't want being pushed. So they will blacklist those search phrases or terms or words from their search listings. So Tifa has become one of them. Tifa is on YouTube's blacklist of searches. Gamers noticed that when searching up for Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII on YouTube, they weren't getting autocomplete results from the video hosting services. The autocomplete works for other characters such as Cloud, Sephiroth, and Yuffie, but not Tifa, despite the latter being rather popular. If you go to YouTube and type in Tifa or Tifa Lockhart, there are no autocomplete returns. And then they give screenshots of it, which I'll go ahead and I'll show you the autocomplete results in a minute. The results are complete opposite. If you attempt to search up Cloud, Sephiroth, or Yuffie, YouTube will autocomplete the search field for you and offer you various suggestions, obviously themed around Final Fantasy VII. Apparently, it's just that Tifa, who is receiving this kind of autocomplete censorship, something that gamers believe is part of YouTube's autocomplete blacklist, which prevents certain terms from returning autocomplete suggestions. What's funny is that if you compare each of the characters' Google Trends to see which one is more popular, Tifa by and far excels head and shoulders above the rest in terms of search frequencies. So it's not like the autocomplete is failing to provide search return suggestions because no one cares about Tifa, because they obviously do. The big talk of the town has been Tifa and her, I'm going to call them Midgar cannons in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. Yet if you search up on YouTube and autocomplete, the results are null. Let's be 100% clear and honest. Tifa's been censored. Okay. I like her design. I'm not saying that I don't like her design. I actually like her design. Her design looks very clean, but she has been censored. I'm okay with the censorship on Tifa, just strictly because they are there. Like her Midgar cannons are there in a censored kind of way. Like the way that they said it in Square was that, they had pressure from their ethical department to squish them down, so they put on two sports bra looking things. Well, I mean, let's be honest, censorship is censorship, and that, putting a black sports bra underneath is like putting a black censor bar over them. They are squished down, they are censored. They are there though, and you can tell they are there just by how wide her Midgar cannons are, but regardless, she's been censored. On top of that, if you look at her design, she's got like thigh-high leggings, which were not present in her design, her original design, and is not present in her Dissidia NT design either, which is definitely not getting the censorship. And on top of that, Dissidia NT is a teen-rated game, so you can't say that they're censoring it because mature themes. No, If Dissidia NT is a teen-rated game and the ESRB has no problem with that, then they would have no problem with Tifa not being censored and being her original design that you see in Dissidia NT. But, I just wanted to say that Tifa has been censored. I don't have a big problem with it. I have problems with it, the fact that they did feel the need to censor her, but I think her design looks really good. It could have been much, much worse, and like I said, I like her design. So anyways, going along with this article here, additionally YouTube videos on Tifa, when you do search up, mostly avoid the Midgard canon controversy and focus on gameplay and other news. Plenty of YouTubers discussed the topic when it was revealed that Square Enix ethics department had the developers to restrict Tifa's Midgard canons from jiggling, ranging from inside gaming to otaku daikon. Okay. It reached the censorship that YouTube would remove the autocomplete results for Tifa when she obviously the hottest topic about Final Fantasy VII Remake and Dissidia NT at the moment. Now, Tifa and Tifa Lockhart are still search terms that autocomplete when you're looking her up in Google, but they don't autocomplete on YouTube, which ties into recent news about Google, YouTube manipulating search results based on their own ideological standards. So apparently the folks who manipulate trendy topics at YouTube don't want you looking up Tifa's Midgard canons for whatever reason. And that's true. The next step would be for them to blacklist her on Google. That is the obvious next step on it. This is not good. This is not good because, again, when you start censoring stuff and you start allowing it to continuously happen, then it's going to become more and more problematic. Let's go over to YouTube itself, though. Oh, look, Jane the Virgin. Why isn't Virgin censored? Huh? You want to explain that one to me? Why you're not censoring Virgin? Like, come on. Freaking double standard up the ass, man. All right, so let's go ahead and I gotta raise it up here. Hold on a second. So, yeah, double standards are just crazy. Really are. Okay, so if I go into search term, let's type in Tifa. Nothing. You got Tiffane. I don't even know what that is. Tiffany Mayumi's Revenge. I don't even know who that is. Tifara Flexible Curling Rods. Yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got. No Tifa Lockhart. Nothing. I mean, you can still search for it. So let's go Tifa FF7 Remake. Nothing. But you can still search for it. And there it is. All the searchings. But they have basically not blocked, but they've adjusted it so you don't really see a lot of the censorship stuff. You see one here from Otaku Daikon, but it's not one of the first results, which is what it initially was. You see here from Yellow Flash, but most of it is gameplay footage. So you got one clownfish. I don't know who that is. So there's mine right there. Right there. That's mine. But you have to scroll down a bit to actually start getting the old searches the old search results, because at first they were not allowing it. So right here is a perfect good example, Cat's production, of the censorship on Tifa's legs. With the two black leggings, where before it wasn't there. It was not there. So again, it's this is a very odd situation regarding Tifa, and I don't agree with it at all. I mean, it's sad. It's sad that we have to live in this world where we feel the need to censor video game characters like this. I mean, who's it hurting? It's not hurting anybody. Why the need? Why the need to censor it like that? You know, the on the left of this picture right here, or this thumbnail on the left, is the censored version that you see in Final Fantasy VII. On the right, you see the Dissidia NT version of it. So if Dissidia NT can do it, you know, not being censored like that, then what, you know, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's a very, very odd situation, and one that I don't see getting any better in the near future. Like we as society are reverting back in time. You know, I use video games as a way to escape real life. It's an escapism. It's a way to get out of my own world for a bit to be able to enjoy a story and enjoy characters and all that stuff. Now, this doesn't obviously impact the story whatsoever, but just knowing that it's been censored is upsetting. And just knowing that YouTube is doing stuff like this, where you cannot search for Tifa, but you can search for Sephiroth. Did I even spell that right? I can't even. I can't even spell today. Sephiroth. You know, whatever. There it is. Even though I misspelled it, there it is. Sephiroth theme. I'm so out of it right now. But you know, you can search for Sephiroth, you can search for Cloud, you can search for all of them. But Tifa's the only one you can't search for. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Yeah, we're not allowed to say her name anymore. It's stupid. It's stupid. pour one out, guys, for Tifa's Midgard cannons. I'll catch you in the next video. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.